My name is Colin Sowter and I am one of the tutors for SDE. My whole career has been spent in education, and as soon as I graduated with my postgraduate certificate in education, I became a primary school teacher. I then worked for an extremely well-known and reputable psychometric test developer. I was employed as a psychologist and I worked for them partly on the development of the 11+ test itself. One of the things that I like to do during a lesson is actually take the students through particular activities, a series of questions, and so I will ask individual students going around the class their answer. This will let me know immediately whether or not they're understanding. If they're not understanding, it's the perfect opportunity to try and take apart their thinking and perhaps give them another method for answering that question. It's really important that the parents, the tutors and the children are all on board working together as a team for the 11+. This gives the students the best possible chance of achieving their potential. Parents' role is to supervise the homework and to mark the homework. But don't worry, all the answers are given. All students are given an SDE prep bag, which is like a rucksack with all their materials in. Every week they need to bring all their materials with them. It includes a pencil with a rubber, and we remind the students every week about the importance of this because they can never be quite sure what books we're going to refer to during the lesson. A typical SDE lesson will involve a mini test at the beginning, which will be partly based on the previous week's lesson and also some of the homework, particularly vocabulary. The rest of the lesson will then consist of direct teaching in various areas of the 11+, including English, maths, verbal reasoning and non-verbal reasoning. There will be direct instruction from the tutor, from the board, and then students will be set exercises and taken through those exercises to reinforce their understanding of those particular issues. The homework is set on a weekly basis, but the students know in advance what the homework will be for that half term, as they are given at the beginning of each half term a new homework booklet, and that covers all their homework for the forthcoming half term. The homework would typically consist of a variety of topics required for the 11+. It enables us to fully cover all of the 11+ during the course. We believe that the homework set is a realistic amount and can be achieved in the week. We very much encourage students to pace the work out over the week, so to do a little bit each day. That way, it's entirely feasible. The tips that I'd like to give are: 1, let them organise themselves. Don't you be putting their books in their bag for them. Let them get those organisational skills, because those are key in the 11+. Let them plan out how they're going to do their homework, but obviously with your supervision. Number 2, encourage your children to give 100%. It's really, really important that they give everything to it. And as a result of that, please give them lots of positive reinforcement and praise and rewards as appropriate. But thirdly, my most important tip is to ensure that you encourage your children to never spend too long answering one particular question on the 11+. The only difference between passing the 11+ and not passing the 11+ is 1 mark. That is all. If they struggle with a particular area, say in maths, and one of those questions comes up and they spend 3 or 4 minutes trying to gain that 1 mark, in those 3 or 4 minutes they could have maybe answered another 10 much easier questions, and you never know, one of those 10 marks could be the difference between passing the 11+ and not passing.